Not everyone is meant for greatness, but those who are selected bear a distinct mark that distinguishes them from others. If you notice this mark, it indicates that you belong to a rare group with a purpose much greater than you might currently understand. In this video, we will reveal 10 unique signs that are frequently linked to chosen individuals. As we go through each sign, reflect on your own experiences. You may discover that some of these resonate with you in ways you didn't expect. Let's begin. Sign 1. Mysterious synchronicities. We start with one of the most captivating signs, mysterious synchronicities. These are those strange coincidences that seem too significant to be mere chance. For chosen individuals, these synchronicities happen with surprising regularity, often leaving them amazed at the universe's mysterious ways. Imagine thinking of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, and then suddenly they contact you. Or maybe you keep seeing a rare symbol wherever you go, only to later realize it has deep relevance to your spiritual path. These types of synchronicities are a regular part of life for chosen ones. But it's not just the frequency of these occurrences that matters, it's the powerful messages they seem to carry. Chosen ones often find that these events guide them toward crucial decisions or provide insight into their life's journey. For example, you might repeatedly encounter a particular phrase from a spiritual book, each time in a different context, until its meaning becomes clear in relation to a challenge you are facing. Or you may keep crossing paths with people who possess exactly the knowledge you need at a given moment. These synchronicities are like gentle nudges from the universe, leading chosen ones toward deeper understanding and purpose. If you find yourself experiencing such coincidences frequently, it may be a sign that you are tuned into a higher spiritual frequency. Sign 2. Enhanced empathy. Next, we look at heightened empathy, a trait that often sets chosen ones apart. This extends beyond simply being a good listener or feeling sympathy. Chosen individuals tend to experience empathy on a deeply intuitive, almost psychic level. You might absorb the emotions of others, feeling their joy, pain, or anxiety as if it were your own. This can sometimes be overwhelming, especially in crowded or emotionally charged settings. You may walk into a room and instantly sense the mood, picking up on unspoken tensions or feelings. This empathy is not limited to people. Chosen ones often feel a profound connection to animals and even plants, sensing their needs and feelings in ways that others might not comprehend. You might feel drawn to help animals in distress or care for plants that others overlook. However, this gift can also be challenging. You may struggle to distinguish between your own emotions and those you are absorbing from others, often feeling emotionally drained after social interactions. With practice, though, this heightened empathy can become a powerful tool for healing and understanding. You might feel drawn to professions where you can use this ability to help others, such as counseling or healing roles. Your ability to connect deeply with others can make you a source of compassion in a world that can sometimes feel disconnected. Sign 3. Vivid, prophetic dreams. Another sign commonly associated with chosen ones is the experience of vivid, prophetic dreams. These dreams are not ordinary. They are intense, rich in symbolism, and often feel more real than reality itself. You may wake up with a clear recollection of these dreams, feeling as though you've lived another life while you slept. Often these dreams carry messages or warnings about the future. You might dream of a place you've never been, only to visit it months later with a strong sense of déjà vu. Or you could dream of a conversation with someone, only to have that exact discussion in real life shortly after. For chosen ones, dreams can become a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, providing guidance, inspiration, and even warnings. If your dream life is becoming more vivid and meaningful, it could be a sign of your awakening spiritual gifts. Sign 4. Ability to connect with spirit guides. Finally, we come to one of the most profound signs, the ability to communicate with spirit guides. This doesn't mean seeing ghosts or hearing voices, but rather establishing a clear, two-way communication with non-physical beings who are here to guide and support you on your spiritual journey. As a chosen one, you might start by sensing a presence around you, feeling that you're never truly alone. Over time, this could develop into receiving messages from your guides in the form of thoughts, imagery, or sensations. You may discover that you have multiple guides, each with their own unique energy and purpose, some of whom stay with you throughout life, while others assist you through specific challenges. This ability often unfolds gradually. You may start by asking for signs and receiving subtle responses, and as your connection deepens, you may be able to communicate more directly, gaining insights on important life decisions or your spiritual path. Chosen ones with this gift often find themselves acting as a bridge between the spiritual and physical worlds, using their connection to help others, even if it's not in a formal or professional capacity. Remember, communicating with spirit guides is a sacred responsibility that requires grounding and commitment to your spiritual growth. Sign 5. Ability to perceive auras. The fifth sign we'll discuss is one that often surprises those who experience it: the ability to perceive auras. Auras are the energetic fields that surround all living beings, typically invisible to most people but perceptible to those with heightened spiritual awareness. If you're one of the chosen individuals with this gift, you may begin to see colorful glows or outlines around people, animals, or even plants. These colors are not physical, but represent energy patterns that reflect the emotional, physical, and spiritual states of the beings you're observing. At first, you might dismiss these visuals as illusions or tricks of the light. However, as you experience them more frequently and in more detail, you'll begin to recognize patterns. You might notice that specific colors relate to certain emotions or health conditions. For example, you could consistently observe bright blue around calm individuals or dark, murky colors around those who are struggling emotionally. This ability typically develops over time, starting with a subtle sense of the energy of others before transitioning into seeing full colors. Some people see auras as vibrant, multi-layered fields, while others perceive them as more faint or subtle. While this ability can provide valuable insights into the well-being of others, it can also be overwhelming, especially in crowded places where many energies are present. Learning grounding techniques and energy shielding can help manage the influx of information you receive through this gift. Sign 6. Inexplicable physical sensations. Our sixth sign brings us into the connection between the physical body and spiritual energy. Chosen ones often experience physical sensations that seem to have no clear cause. You might feel sudden warmth or tingling in your hands or feet, particularly when meditating or focusing on spiritual topics. Some chosen individuals report a pressure or tingling sensation in their third eye, the area in the center of the forehead, or at the crown of the head. These sensations are not random. They are often indicators of energy shifts or spiritual awakenings. For instance, tingling along your spine may suggest the activation of Kundalini energy, while warm hands could indicate emerging healing abilities. Other sensations include chills or goosebumps, especially when you're in places filled with spiritual energy or when receiving important insights. Some describe these sensations as a feeling of electricity flowing through the body during moments of deep spiritual connection. These physical sensations can be subtle or intense, brief or prolonged, and might occur during meditation, while being in nature, or even during everyday activities. The key is that they lack a physical cause and often coincide with significant spiritual experiences. While these feelings are usually harmless and can even be beneficial, They can feel strange or unsettling if you're not aware of their spiritual significance. If you're experiencing these sensations, it's a sign to pay attention to your body and its connection to spiritual energies. These signals confirm your spiritual experiences and guide you toward greater awareness. Sign 7. Frequent encounters with repeating numbers. Moving on to our 7th sign, we delve into numerology and the recurring phenomenon of repeating numbers, also known as angel numbers. Many chosen ones report frequent encounters with these number patterns. You may notice that you keep glancing at the clock at exactly 11:11, or repeatedly see the number 333 on license plates, receipts, or elsewhere. These occurrences aren't mere coincidences, they are believed to be messages from the spiritual realm. Each sequence of numbers carries its own energy and meaning. For instance, 111 is often connected to new beginnings and manifestation, while 444 is associated with protection and encouragement. As a chosen one, you might find that specific number sequences show up more often than others, delivering personal messages tailored to your spiritual journey. These numerical signs usually appear during critical moments in your life. You might notice a particular number pattern just before making a big decision or during periods of doubt. They act as gentle reminders that you're on the right path or nudges to pay closer attention to your thoughts and surroundings. Chosen ones often develop an intuitive sense of the messages these numbers carry. Over time, you might feel drawn to explore numerology or to uncover the deeper meanings behind the numbers you encounter. The key is not just seeing these numbers, but also recognizing their significance and reflecting on how they connect with your life. The repeating numbers represent a dialogue between you and the universe, offering guidance and reassurance. Sign 8. Deep connection to nature. The 8th sign brings us back to a more grounded experience, a profound connection to nature. Chosen ones often feel an unexplainable bond with the natural world that goes beyond simply enjoying outdoor activities. You may find that being in nature revitalizes you, bringing you a sense of peace and energy. Trees, plants, and even rocks may seem to communicate with you in subtle ways. You could develop an intuitive sense for predicting the weather or feel the health of plants simply by being near them. This connection to nature often leads to a sense of responsibility toward the environment. You might experience physical or emotional distress when you witness environmental harm, feeling a powerful urge to protect and nurture the earth. Chosen individuals with this gift often have unique experiences in natural settings. Animals may be drawn to you, or you might be able to calm anxious creatures with your presence. Some report sensing energy currents within the earth, such as ley lines, or feeling in tune with the natural energy patterns that flow through the land. This deep bond with nature can influence your spiritual practices. You might find that meditation in outdoor settings is more powerful, or that natural objects like crystals, feathers, or stones hold special spiritual meaning for you. Many chosen ones feel called to work with nature in some way, whether through environmental conservation, gardening, or nature-based healing practices. Even if your career doesn't involve nature, you may incorporate natural elements into your daily life and spiritual routines. This profound connection to nature serves as a continual reminder of our unity with all living beings, grounding chosen ones in the physical world while simultaneously linking them to higher spiritual realms. However, not every chosen individual will experience all of these signs, and encountering one or more of them doesn't necessarily mean you are chosen. These signs act as guideposts, encouraging you to explore your spiritual potential and purpose. If many of these signs resonate with you, take a moment to reflect on what this might mean for your life path. How can you honor these gifts? How can you use them to bring more light and positivity into the world? Now, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Which of these signs felt familiar to you? Have you had other spiritually significant experiences that weren't mentioned here? If you're feeling overwhelmed by any of these signs or experiences, understand that it's entirely normal. Awakening to spiritual gifts can be both exciting and challenging. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate this journey. Remember, your spiritual path is unique to you. Trust your intuition, stay open to the guidance that comes your way, and don't hesitate to seek support when necessary. Whether you resonate with one sign or all 10, know that you are exactly where you need to be on your path. Thank you for exploring the signs of chosen ones with me. If you found value in this video, please consider liking and subscribing to support more content like this. Until next time, may your path be lit with love and wisdom.